Hello everybody, welcome here, welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So I hate them so much. I hate them, I despise them. You know, if it wasn't for me going to go to work and things like that, I wouldn't have never known. I would have never known that they posted details. 4 a.m. I will always hate you, Dokkan, don't worry. So we have details of LR God Goku and hits EZA, or LR hitting God Goku. We kind of suspected that these guys were gonna get their EZAs. I am actually expecting to see if we get EZAs for Kale and Caulifla. So I might have to check their page. I don't know if we did get any details. We might just only gotten these guys, but the celebration is still, like, I guess quote unquote starting, so there could be many more instances of us getting that Kale and Caulifla ECA, I hope. So for now we got Hidden God Goku's ECA. Let's see how they look, because I hope they make them good. I just don't know, because starting to see the comments here. It's like, let's see. Accelerated battle or universal level saga category, keep 4 all sets 170%. Just gonna make a comparison between this and how do they look right now in game. Are they a 150% leader prior to ECA? Just want to make sure. This is another unit that has been very scarce of just me summoning him, because I don't think I have him rainbowed. I think I have them at maybe 79%, something along those lines, or I might be no, I'm a liar. No, I have them rainbowed. So yeah, it's a 150% leader skill. Okay, interesting. So getting that buff of 4 key and then that extra 20% to stance is not bad. Of course, you're not gonna use this guy as a leader, but it's still something good to have, right? So now they get key 5, 200% attack and defense. They get 20% damage reduction. The attacks are going to be guaranteed to hit. Okay. They launch an additional that has a 70% chance to become a super. Okay, thank you, game. Just keep on hitting me where it hurts. I mean, this is good, right? I just hate this condition, because just give him the guaranteed addition. Like, why are we toying around with just giving him the chance of getting the additional? It's annoying. Yeah, it's a 50% chance to dodge. Okay. When HP is 67% or more, he gets 10% damage reduction, so that's 30. When attacking, he gets 67% attack and defense, and he disables the enemy's guard. We haven't seen that condition in ages. Okay. As the first or second attacker in the turn, they get key 6, or key plus 6, attack and defense plus 160%, chance of evading enemy's attack, and damage reduction plus 16%. So that's 46% damage reduction in total if you put them on slot 1 or 2. For every attack received or evaded as the first or second attacker in the turn, he gets 20% attack up to 100%. But he needs to dodge or get hit 5 times. Okay, not bad. As the third attacker in the turn, he gets key plus 7 and attack plus 170%. Okay, I see it. So he's gonna do a bit of extra damage if you put him on slot 3. He then launches an additional super attack, and then performs an action break. So this is the interrupts the attacked enemy. That's the action break there. It isn't delays the enemy's attack, right? Which is a Ghost Usher effect. This is just the interrupts, which is just the action break. That's want to specify that because it could be confusing. For every attack performed as the third attacker, he gets defense plus 20% up to 100%. Now, you see, I feel like putting him on slot 2 is going to be a lot better. Just running him on slot 2, you get slot 1 int hit, and then you get these guys on slot 2. I feel like that will be much better, much more viable for these guys. Unless you want to see... It's just that you can get the additional super, you can get that action break there on slot 3. There could be instances where if you're in a very tough, difficult fight, like Red Zone Jiren Vegeta story, Red Zone Universe Survival Saga, if you're in there, sometimes the enemies can lock. And if God, Goku, and Hit are locked in slot 3, then that could be an instance as to like why could they just be on slot 3. I would just leave them on slot 2. You get the extra damage reduction, things like that, and then you get the extra dodge chance, which is good. That'll basically amount to like 66% chance to dodge, and then of course 46% damage reduction with all the damage reduction that he has. Of course, you do have to be over 67% HP. So we gotta make sure of that. Anything else? Okay, no. Now, I don't think he's horrible. I don't think he's bad, because the people are seeing it here. Now, I was just reading this comment here. I can possibly see as to why these guys might be afraid of like using these guys at all. The game has been elevated to such a height in terms of difficulty that is like, this is not sufficient. It might not be enough. So you still get defense. It's just that this is a very low amount actually. Well, this is permanent. So if in any case you get him on slot 3, let's say, you know how the usual my rotations usually start, right? Where the leader and the friend lead are both on the same rotation. If I don't get God, Goku, and Hit, then I will take advantage on that turn to float them off. Therefore, I can just use that to build up the defense, because this is a permanent defense buff. All I had to do is just possibly just try to give him additionals, because he's gonna toss out an additional that has a 70% chance to become a super. And then there's also an additional super attack coming in from here. So if I put him on slot 3, you know, maybe he gets the additional, you know, he gets the 18 key or 24 key super. Then he gets the additional from his passive up here. Then he gets the additional from here. Then he gets the hidden potential system additional. Oh, and then there you go. You got 80% defense build up already. And then in the quest of you putting Hit and God Goku on the same rotation together, then you can either leave him on slot 2, so you can start building up on that attack, but he will still have that extra defense because this is a permanent buff after he gets put on slot 3. So I don't think this is an issue. I don't think this is an issue at all. I was just reading this and it's like, I don't think that that's going to be a problem. I feel like they're gonna be fine. I feel like they're okay. I'm gonna be a little bit optimistic here. If you, like I said, imagine that scenario. Just put them on slot 3. They can do their attacks. Maybe they can get 4 attacks out of this, and you're already built up 80%. of defense here. And then now you put them on slot 2 alongside hit. They're going to be linking up pretty well together. The guy's going to be building up attack power. These guys are going to possibly hit decently hard-ish, depending on how this build up on attack goes as well. When attacking, they get this too. So, you know what? I'm excited to see it. Let me see the super attack effects here. So, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Did their super attack change? No. So it's now, well, now it's a greatly raised attack and defense with a great chance of stunning. Previously, it was just a 30% raise in attack and defense with a 50% chance to stun. Okay, and their 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns. Previously, it wasn't even that. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. But now it's for 4 turns. That's pretty huge. That's pretty good. Causes magical colossal damage with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Okay. I mean, I'm a fan. I like them. I don't see it yet where they could struggle. It doesn't seem that they depend a lot on dodges. There's this as well. Now there's the difference between this for every attack received or evaded, and there's another difference between this as well, because he just needs to do attacks on slot 3. But over here, he either needs to dodge or get hit 5 times in order for him to build this up. But he needs to do 5 attacks in order for him to build this up. Oh, and they keep the active skill too, which is also very, very good. I don't think they changed the condition yet, or did they? No, I think they kept the condition. So this can be activated after the character performs 3 or more super attacks in battle. Is there another page for this? No. But the active skill for me, let me just, I can plug in my phone. I forgot about that. I should have done that earlier. But the active skill, I will show you in a bit, basically. So, just here we are, just waiting. Let me go ahead and plug this in. Oh, what? Why can't we see it? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. So the active skill condition, it doesn't seem that has changed, right? So this can be activated after performing 3 or more super attacks in battle. If the HP is 76% or less, and you get that attack and defense plus 13% buff there. So I don't see that as a bad condition there. So he's gonna get that extra attack and defensive buff here from the active skill. And then he has all of these things coming in. You know, again, he's gonna be a solid character on slot 2. You're not gonna put him in harm's way, being like on slot 1 and things like that. There's the risk of the AoEs maybe that can possibly cause him some issues, but I don't see anything bad going in for him. So, yeah, I mean, there you go. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the EZA for Hit and God Goku. I feel like they're gonna be fine. I don't think that they're designed horribly like this guy has been spewing. I feel like they're gonna be good. I feel like they're gonna be fine. The consensus is that if they don't have guard, if they don't have damage reduction, things like that, then they're gonna be pretty bad. Oh, they're gonna be horrible. Oh, they are terrible, because some of these fights are brutal nowadays, and if we don't defend ourselves in those fights or have units that can defend themselves in particular fights, like, you know, red zones and other fights as well that disable dodges and things like that, that could be a problem for these guys. But we'll see how they look in game. But for me, I don't feel like they did like a wow, they did an incredible job. These are insane, one of the best EZA's designs ever. I don't think they did anything horribly, but we'll see how things go, right? So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about these guys in their ECAs. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Let me check their page. Okay, no. So they haven't announced the Kale Khalifa ECA just yet, but you know, hopefully sooner rather than later we get details of their ECAs too. We want to know how they look and things like that. So hopefully we can be able to see that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully I get to see you guys all in the next video.